welcome back to the channel. This is going to be an absolutely incredible year for HBAR. Even though it hasn't been a great start, this is the breakthrough year for Hedera. Now, before I actually get into this video, let me just list off some of HBAR's, Hedera's, council members, people that have a stakehold in this project. So, Hedera welcomes our newest council member, Ubisoft. And you can read about this on the website. Hedera is owned and governed by the world's leading organizations. The list goes on. Avery Dennison, Boeing, Chainlink Labs, DBS, Dentons, Deutsche Telekoms, EDF, Google, IBM, LG, LSC. The list goes on and on. UCL, Zane, obviously Ubisoft, recent one, Tata Communications. Guys, this is an institutional coin. Now, immediately when you heard that, what did you think? Maybe you got concerned. Maybe you got a bit worried. But I wouldn't, because it essentially means, at least with this kind of backing, we can predict that that Hedera will at least be here till the end of the decade. What are the chances of a project with this kind of backing going to zero? Slim to none, right? So number one, that is the number one reason why I invested in this project last year. And I want to show you something that's extraordinarily interesting. So let's just go back. As you guys can see, my entry here at the start of last year, at the start of last year, took advantage of a nice parabolic rally on this project. For me, it was kind of a no-brainer. I saw what the project was trying to achieve. I saw the kinds of institutions that were behind this coin. So for me, it ticks all the boxes. So now that we've got that out the way, right, and which is obviously my opinion that this coin will be here till the end of the decade, let's talk about how high this can climb. Now, before I do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. Guys, let's now talk about price action. So as you guys can see, as I just said to you, it hasn't been a great start for HBAR so far for the year, down 34%. Last 60 days up 6.6%, last 14 days 0.8%, last 7 days 14.9%, past 24 hours down 9.3%. Now obviously this is mainly because of the overall market being down. However, it hasn't really performed to the level that we want it perform, that we wish it would be perform. It would have great performance, but it hasn't, unfortunately. But, and there's a big but here, guys, all we need is to clear, and let me just show you guys, I'm going to circle this. We need to clear the 28 cent area, right? We can call it 30 cents to be safe. Let me just highlight that again. I'll highlight 30 cents. We need to break through this zone in order for us to see that parabolic move. And of course, that target will be 60 cents. So obviously, if I was looking for, after you've obviously done your own research and you're looking for an entry on this, obviously the best time is when price is low. But if you're waiting for a full confirmation, then of course, that 28 to 30% break would be the best area, and obviously wait for it. Let's just draw this, and then obviously we'll wait for a break here again up to that target area, or a buy now would be this run. And let me show you the percentage difference. So once 28 to 30, I'll do it in the middle. Let's just do back up to 60 cents. That would be a 99% move. And a move from where we currently are now, which would be this area, would be a 182% move. So an extra 82% for taking the risk and buying now. But of course, guys, it depends on, what you're trying to achieve this year. If the safer option is to wait for a break, but of course, you know, the best option is to buy when price is down. Now, moving on to my next point, right? In this video, no guys, unfortunately, I'm not going to give a price prediction. That is going to be on my next video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, right? But, and there's a big but here, guys. The breakthrough that we could see essentially is going to make a lot of the early investors rich, right? And what do I mean by that? Let's just, and again, we're going to go for that magic number $1 here. This isn't the price prediction, but we'll just, you know, use that as it's the end of the fib extension. We'll just use that as an example, right? So for example, where I entered to the $1 target would be a 1,200% gain. An entry at this area would be a 331% gain, and then a rally from where price currently is now would be a 364% gain, right? So obviously, guys, the earlier you enter, the earlier the entry, the better the percentage gains. But I think, you know, we should clear through $1 hopefully before the end of June. But a breakout for this coin is imminent, is to be anticipated, is to be expected. And of course, guys, with the people behind this project, for me, I see this as a solid project for the long term. And of course, guys, if you do want me to get more in depth in this project, I've already done it because I've done, you know, a full breakdown of this last year. If you want me to do another breakdown of this project, get into the back end of this project away from the technical analysis, then guys, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget, if you want to see that price prediction earlier rather than later, I need you guys to vote below. Vote by commenting, vote by subscribing, and vote by liking. And of course, join the Telegram group to continue the discussion. Until the next update, guys, seize the day.